We have another question from our audience that we would like to answer all together. And the question is how to manage both approaches, combining who you are when nobody watches and being observed all the time. My answer to the question is there is no contradiction, there is no conflict. You can be what you are, accepting the fact that you are constantly observed, you're constantly watched, intentionally, non-intentionally, by the people who surround you. And yes, if you're true to yourself, other people will notice it. Some people might disagree with how much freedom you simply have to decide. That's typically not so common. They might tell you that what you're doing is wrong, that you should follow their idea of what you are and how you should live. And some people will find it extremely inspiring because people need a good example. People will notice that you are different from other people they know. They will come to you with a question. How do you manage to be so happy? Why do you live such an interesting life? Why is your life is different from mine? Where have I made a mistake? They will come to you with questions because you will stand out against many, many other life examples that they've seen around them, and also comparing you to the way how they live. So it will be both, with just simply doing what you find valuable, something that opens you up and gives you that inexhaustible source of energy. You will upset some people, and to those people you can always explain, you can always say, look, I simply live the way I want to live. And to some people you will serve an incredible example, and you will show them that they can also do it.
I just have one thing to add about this, not how to behave in the moments when you are not observed, in the moments when you are alone, or in the moments when you are not observed, in the situations when you talk about some situation other people are in. And at that moment decides your character and the level of inspiration you are bringing. So in the moments when nobody watches and nobody listens, or those people you speak about don't watch and don't listen, decide what example you will be. Because you cannot be two. You can do that. Many people do it. Many people have a different face in different situations, but this creates this inner long-term unhappiness within yourself, because you have to always think about how to behave in different situations. And this inner, let's say, rip, what you are doing to yourself or what people doing to themselves, is creating a lot of confusion, of course, a losing of the inspiration. And we don't want that you ever be in a situation like that. So the most important thing also is to be constant, like all the time, decide who you are and who would like to be, and be the same person at any situation. It doesn't mean that you behave differently. Of course, you behave differently with your wife or with your colleagues, but on the core, on the big things, on the core things, you are the same.
So it's about finding your stability, basically. You can be stable inside and outside. And yeah, I have nothing else to add because that was great.